everyone, this is Brand Foxglove, and today's reading is going to be for the sign of Taurus. So I'm going to be using a new deck here, and I haven't used this one very much, so we'll see how this goes. I'm going to start by saging it. Make sure it's got some clear energy that will not be carrying anything that we don't want it to be. All right, so let's do this. Okay, this is called Monday's Tarot, and I don't know, I think it's kind of cool. It's very like sort of modern. It's got like silver leaf edges. Right, let's do this here. Okay. So universe, Hawk Spirit, please guide this message so that it reaches the Taurus for whom it is meant, and whose highest good it will serve, and the highest good of all those around this individual. And so it is. Let me put this out so that I don't use up all my sage here. Yeah, one of these days I'll tell you the story of this this hawk feather that I have. It's a pretty miraculous story. If ever I doubt that there's, let me adjust my camera a little bit, that there's powers beyond what we know. How I got this feather is proof to me, as much as proof can exist, that there are forces beyond what we think of in our everyday life. All right, so spirits, universal light, please come in and show important messages for the sign of Taurus, for their highest good and the good of those around them, and grant that this message finds its way to the Taurus that most needs it. And should this message not be meant for someone, should this message cause harm to anyone potentially, or confusion or turmoil, then let them not arrive at this message, but may they find a message that will be for their highest good elsewhere. And allow universe that this message create nothing but good for all of those who come across it. And so it is. Okay. Show me the energy surrounding Taurus, please. Show me the energy surrounding Taurus. The Hermit. Taurus, are you single? I think you might be single, or a lot of you might be single. Or if you are in a relationship, you're going through a phase where you are more self-contained. You're in a place of reflection, and this is a sacred space. The Hermit withdraws from outside connections to experience his own inner light and to hear the voice of the universe more clearly. So good for you. Good for you. It's a rare thing in our busy, full lives that we get to experience the gift of the Hermit energy. All right, what is Taurus's obstacle right now? Taurus's obstacle, please. Oh, wow, Three of Swords. Have you been through a breakup? Maybe that you have had your heart broken. I think of the Three of Swords as the card that's about heartbreak and trauma, and you know, this could be something that's occurring in the present, or recently, or you know, trauma lives in the body, and so it may be that this is about something that happened long ago, but that you're still carrying, and that is still affecting your health, affecting your relationships. Oh, the star just popped out. Oh, divine protection. I love to see the star. Affecting your relationships, affecting your ability to feel whole, and a sense of contentment. And lo and behold, the Ten of Cups just popped out. Ultimate contentment and fulfillment. So yeah, this trauma, whether it be of a recent heartbreak in a soulmate type connection, or a past heartbreak, could have been a parent, could have been a past soulmate, could have been some traumatic event that broke your heart. And you know, when things break and we don't get to go to, say you break an arm and you don't go to the doctor, you know, your arm will heal, but it's not going to heal right. It's going to heal kind of messed up, and you know, like it'll kind of work, but it's not going to be like your other arm. And so what do we have to do then to get to a place of wholeness? Is we got to go in and we got to, you know, go through some pain. We got to re-break it. We got to let it heal again and heal right this time. So that's what the Three of Swords calls us to do, is to experience the pain, because it's only by avoiding pain that we keep it alive. The pain wants to be released from the body, and the way to release it is to feel it, to experience it, to let other people be there for you while you do that, because we can't do it alone, at least not until we're pretty advanced in our spiritual evolution. Can we do some of it alone? You know, I'm gratefully at a place where I can do some of my pain work alone, but not all of it. So, yeah. All right, enough about that. What's crowning this, please? What's crowning this for Taurus? Where is this wanting to go? What is this trying to manifest? The Ace of Wands. All right. I love the Ace of Wands. Pure manifestation, pure energy. And the wand is the tool of the magician. The wand is about creation, energy, joy. It's about things coming in from the world of ideas, inspiration, and entering the world of physical material. So that is a great crowning energy here, because the resolution of this Three of Swords clears the way for you to manifest basically whatever you want. I mean, and really that's the only thing, you know, and I say only thing hesitantly, because I don't like to make, you know, definitive statements like that, but I really do believe it is true. That is the only thing that blocks us on our path from manifesting that which we most desire, is the unresolved pain in our psyches, in our bodies, in our spirits, that cause us to sabotage ourselves, cause us to believe we don't deserve to have what we truly want. And if we can just clear that out, if we can heal that, then really we can have whatever we want. And we improve our lives and the lives of those around us. And how much pain in the world could be prevented if everyone did their own healing. Okay. What's beneath the veil? What is beneath the veil giving rise to this? Oh, the Five of Wands. You've got some conflict. And because it's in this position, it makes me think that it's inner conflict. Heartbreak, trauma, it splinters our unity of being. It creates a rupture. It puts us at odds with ourselves. And so this conflict is conflict that is happening inside you. It's conflict between the part of yourself that knows you're worthy and the part of yourself that's wounded and doesn't know that. And this hermit energy that you are embodying right now is it's divinely ordained that you be in this healing place of solitude, so that you can heal that wounding that puts you at odds with yourself, that has you doing things that aren't in your best interest, and it produces that inner conflict of the Five of Wands. Okay, past energy, please. Past energy for Taurus. Princess of Swords, Page of Swords, Universe, is this a person or is this an energy that Taurus is embodying? Is this a person in Taurus's life or an energy that Taurus is embodying? I think this is you, Taurus. I think you've been going at this very intellectually. You know that you're hurting. You know that you're feeling heartbroken. And yet you've been trying to think your way through it. And there's a role for the intellect. The intellect can guide us to do the work that we need to do to heal. But the healing happens through the feeling self, through the feeling body. It's really more the job of the Suit of Cups and of Wands to heal us. And that's why this is a page, like the page is more aligned with like a child, youthful energy. So this is like that wounded little kid in you who is, I've heard it called the little professor, like the child part that learned to intellectualize, that learned to try to think its way through problems because feeling hurt too much. And that's what's in your past, and that's why your obstacle is this heartbreak. What is this? The Fool just came out of the deck. Yeah, you have an opportunity here for a new beginning. And it's scary and also full of potential, full of opportunity. This is a fun deck, isn't it? I do kind of like it. It's so colorful. All right, let's get the future energy. Future for Taurus. What is coming up? What is next? Ooh, the Three of Cups. All right. So remember how I was saying we can't do this alone. You've got people who are coming into your life. You have a solid network of people who are there for you. In fact, I'm believing in this moment that it may literally be 3 people. I mean, I know that, like, you know, I know a lot of people, um, but I don't know a lot of people, if you know what I mean. Like, when I need guidance, like spiritual guidance, I want to go to those who are uh, either walking the path beside me or are like way ahead of me, you know. And that's not everybody. Um, it's definitely not everybody, and it's not everybody that knows me well enough to guide me. And so if I have 3 people in my life who have my best interest in at the core of our relationship, and who have deep wisdom to share with me, that's a good thing to have, you know, even if it's just 3 people. So I feel like, who are your 3 people, Taurus? I want to know. I'd like you to actually write that down. Who are your 3 people? You know, the people who get you, who love you unconditionally, who encourage you, who do not judge you, who can be present to your pain and your joy, you know, who don't run away when you're having a bad day, or feeling needy, or feeling lonely, or when you're a hot mess. You know, who are those 3 people? I want you to write them down. And then after you watch this video, I want you to call one of them. Yeah. That's an assignment. I don't usually give assignments, but here we go. So, all right. Energy for advice to Taurus. What kind of energy could shift Taurus's experience here in a positive direction to get Taurus to this Ace of Wands, this new joyful beginning? The 8 of Swords. Wow. Yeah. Feeling trapped. So yeah, Taurus, I'm not sure why, but my video just stopped recording, and I'm tempted to tell myself that there is some spiritual energy force that is trying to stop me from helping you. But I think what's more likely is that my phone memory was full. So anyway, I just deleted some, so hopefully we'll get to continue uninterrupted. So yeah, I just pulled the 8 of Swords as advice for you. And what I'm getting from that is, you know, the 8 of Swords is kind of like a, you know, they say there's no victims, only volunteers. And the 8 of Swords is kind of like that. Like this woman is, you know, I mean, she's just got this like little flimsy piece of like dental floss like around her wrists, you know. I mean, there's nothing that is stopping her from doing anything, you know, to get out of the situation. And you know, she's got, I mean, yeah, she's blindfolded, so what? Like, she could just reach up and take off that blindfold anytime she wants. And these swords that are around her, I mean, she could just walk right in between them, you know. Like, there's nothing that's trapping her except herself. So she's kind of in a victim role here. And you know, so the advice for you is, don't be a victim, you know. Like this, like, there's no power in being a victim. You know, if somebody broke your heart, yeah, I mean, sure, like, spend a little time there, you know, go get some, like, good, like, ice cream. My favorite is, there's this, like, non-dairy cookie dough cake batter fudge. Oh my god, it's so good. And it's, like, made of coconut milk. And, you know, there's nothing that a pint of that on the couch playing video games will not improve for me, except maybe my my body fat percentage. But you know, let yourself wallow, sure, you know, but like after a while, you've got to let go of the victim role, you know, like, I mean, yeah, maybe somebody was an ass to you, you know, but you got to remember, like, that hurt people, you know, like they can't help it in a certain way. And also, you know, if this is a romantic relationship and you know, I mean, it could be that that's what this was, but I'm really getting more like past trauma, like more distant past trauma from this reading. But whatever this was, you know, if this happened as an adult and if it was like a romantic situation, like you also got to remember you chose them, you know, like I mean, I've had my heart broken 15 different ways, and some of them I didn't even think, you know, were possible to have my heart broken in that specific way, and yet, you know, sure enough, and all those people, I chose them. You know, I had something to work out, something in me. I had a lesson to learn from them, and now I can say thank you to them because, you know, they were my teachers. They showed me what in me wasn't loving myself. You know, they held that energy of the part of me that abandons myself, that doesn't love myself, you know. So yeah, don't be a victim. Don't be a victim now. You know, and if it's distant past trauma, you know, you can either be a victim, you can tell, you know, everybody how hard you've had it and how much, you know, people have been mean to you. And I mean, yes, I believe that is true. I do believe it's true. But there's a difference between staying there and walking through the pain of it to get to the other side. You know, because victimhood is about not feeling the pain. It's about blaming. So, yeah. All right. What is in Taurus's environment that is either working for or against Taurus in this situation? The Nine of Swords. Worrying. Yeah, you're worrying. You're trying to think your way out of your problems. Again, the same as that Page of Swords that showed up. And you probably have people around you who may enable you in doing that. You know, like I said, who are your three people? But then also, I bet you've got some people that maybe aren't helpful, you know, who are helping you to stay stuck. You know, who are those people? You might also write those names down. And then not call them, you know? Like I went through a period not that long ago where I kept calling somebody for advice, and I started noticing a pattern that after I called this person, I always felt worse. And eventually I was like, well, gosh, if I always feel worse after talking to this person, why do I keep talking to them? You know? And so I stopped talking to them. So yeah, just be aware of that. Okay. And let's see what your hopes and fears are about this situation, Taurus. Strength. You're not sure if you're strong enough because you know that this is going to hurt to do this work, to do the inner work that you need to do, that you're being called to do. And you're scared. You think you might not be strong enough to do it. And I know you are. I know that we all are. We all are strong enough. We don't get, it's a spiritual law that we don't get any spiritual work laid at our feet that we are not capable of doing. With the work, with the pain, with the heartbreak, we receive the strength that we need to overcome it. I mean, I can't tell you how much I have come to recognize my own strength because I've gone through a lot of wounding myself, and I've had to heal it all, or well, I won't say all. I don't know that I'm ever going to heal it all, but I've done a lot of work on it, and couldn't have done that work if I hadn't had that strength that I needed to do it. All right, where is this all going? Assuming things continue on the path that they're on for Taurus, where is this all headed? Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, okay, that's... yeah, 2 cards just came out of the deck. Wow. Let me show you what just came out, because I think this is what was meant to come out. So we've got the 5 of Pentacles, which is about need and lack, and the Lovers. Wow. Yeah, because you need love. You need love to heal. We don't heal without love. I mean, that's period. You know, we don't heal without love. And it's not to say that it's like the love of a romantic sort, you know. I mean, the real love we need to heal is our own love, you know, our self love for ourselves and for the woundedness that we have inside of us, and the love of spirit, you know, the love that flows from all things. You know, I remember hearing once, like, all nature desires me. You know, I mean, what a thought, right? Like, I go for a walk and the trees are all loving me, you know. They're all growing toward me. They're all, the energy of life is all around me, you know. You know, the blades of grass are all reaching up for me. The flowers are all opening for me. And the Lovers, you know, if we can love ourselves, if we can heal ourselves, then we can call in the love of another, because we've created space in ourselves. Wow. Taurus, I wasn't expecting this. This has really been kind of inspiring for me. Thank you for bringing your path into this moment, so that I could experience it too. It's really beautiful. All right, Taurus. Wow, good for you. You are very brave and powerful. All right, this is Bram Foxglove, and I hope this helps. Bye for now.